like a pig, and it is now, yo, it is now, the holiday for the US is over. It's not over, but it's all day today, but the market would have been closed by now anyway, so we are in the clear. No red folders here, nothing concerning our currency. So it is what it is on the charts. The daily closed very interesting. Yesterday, we actually spoke about it all evening. We were expecting the daily to flip at some point because on Friday, you closed here, which was right under the daily low, right below the daily level. So if this is your daily level, right, and on Friday you close right below it, you were going to make a top wick. We just didn't know yesterday where we were going to top out, but at some point we knew we were going to flip, and that's what happened. It closed bearish, so now logically you would look for a top wick to drive down. We don't really have a top wick, so I'm going to look for buys to create that top wick as we're coming down here. Where can we look for those buys? I would look at the bottom of this range. Let's see. Let's turn lines here. Oh, that was the daily. So we would look roughly this area here. Oh, I think it would be higher here. Let's see. I'm going to look for buys at around 35 flat, 35.06. And if we do not get there, ideally, I want to see sells at around this right here. This is a really good rejection. If you guys can see, wait, let me let some people into the Zoom. But if you guys could see how we kind of tap here right after establishing a resistance there. So it's a really solid area all across the board. So if we place our level there, so we have a range in this area. And we have a resistance, we have a support here, so we're going to look to play this range. I will look for buys as we start getting to 35 flat in order to take it up to 40 flat, and once we're at around 40 flat, I'm going to look for sells to come down. If we just come up to 40 flat, then we're gonna look for sells as we're driving up. Yeah, if we start driving down here, which I don't know if we will for the Asian session, as soon as we tap 34.49, I'll look for buys. That's not to say we can't form a support now and come up, but it's to say that I'm just not gonna take a position here in this area. So, new office, yeah, temporary office. This is as low as I can make the music. I can't make it any lower and it'll be on mute. USD Bank Holiday low volume? Yeah, but it's irrelevant because even if it was open, it would still be closed right now. Like, banking hours for the United States are over. Now we're in Asia, yeah, we're not streaming New York today, but in Asia, we're depending on the Asian markets to move. Great to see you this Sunday night, Wix. Yep, especially since it's Monday. Our analysis was on point yesterday, though. Yo, you do vape. Yo. Stop yelling like you're across the street. Right here. I'm in your ear. Pause. You know what I mean. Extra long pause. Alright, let's get back to the current situations here. Let's see what happens. We might have buys sooner. I just want to see how we print and if we can print any motion here. Wow, this wouldn't be a bad place to tap either all across the board. You can see, we tend to drive up every time we tap here. Just across the board. Can we see that same reaction? Or will we just drive straight through? But if it's done that the last few times, gonna expect it to do the same thing. Let's see if we can form some kind of so we might get some buys. 36.85 here. And if not, if we're in buys and it goes against us, we might have some pineapples at 35. Let's see chat. First 15 closed bearish, no top wick. So the hourly here has no chat. You know what? The hourly here has no top wick. Hold on. If we can tap 36.85. We might have a buy off the rip. Let's see if we can tap it. Before the hour, if we can get this before the hourly flips here, it'll be really interesting. I think that was it. Might come back and flip. What's the difference here? 6 pips, 8 pips now. Yeah, you might get this hourly top wick, because here's the idea is to get the advantage point to the flip, which is roughly, we would have been 9 pips here. If it tapped that area, then the hourly flip is 9 pips, then you're break even on the flip here. That's the idea. Break even on the flip, and then if it drives, great. If it doesn't, then you will have more opportunities for another position. But that might be it. Because now if the hourly flips and then comes back down, now it's already grabbed liquidity. It's done the move that we want. Now the second time, it's a lot more likely to actually break 36.85 and come down. We want that initial rejection off of 36.85 or off around this area. Because now once the hourly comes up and flips, now it has a top wick. Now the next 15 has a top wick. Now it's a lot. If it starts coming back down to 36.85, it's highly likely that it'll break it. So it might not come back there. It might come back to 39 areas for more sells. Let's see how we form here. Let's see if this 5 can come down and tap 36.8. Yeah, at that point, we're going to look for, at that point, it's going to be roughly 70 pips for a stop. Minutes for this 5, 8 minutes for the 30. So let's see. Be interesting, this 30 flips. Looking maybe the 30 flip. The way it's printing right now, we should drive up. But I'm gonna look for a steeper bottom wick, and let's see if we can get that maybe on the next 5. Ideally, on the next 30-minute candle after this 30 closes bullish or doji. We can close bullish or doji here on the 30. Look, the hourly's now come up, created a top wick. Right? Ideally, we come back down with a bottom wick. on the next 15, which would also be the next 30. This 15 would close bullish, the 30 would close doji, and now it's all about grabbing a good quality entry. Okay, and then we have 25 pips, 30 pips to the top of the range. How's the new house? I'm not in my new house. My new house had a roof leak, so instead of just fixing the leak, we're replacing the entire roof. So and that's going to be roughly 2 weeks. It's going to be done by like middle of the month, and then I'll be in the new house. This is temporary. This is just another property. All right, 1 minute here for this 5. Interesting how this hour will close. And I also want to see if this 15 flips now in the last 5-6 minutes, or stays bullish for us to continue driving up. Because now we've created a top wick for the previous 5 where there wasn't one, or the previous 15. So that was a 5 close. I do expect this, even though I was saying we're looking for buys here in this specific situation, I do overall expect this to come down and correct some of this move up. Coming back down after the hourly made a top wick. So who do we have in the house tonight? Sorry, chat. I'm kind of neglecting you today. All right, got a packed Zoom. Not bad. What up? I see you. You still recovering from that house part? You good, right? There goes the 15 flip. Created a top wick. The previous 15. Let's see. Looking for buys right now. Looking for buys at 36.85. But depending on how it forms here, maybe some more buys at 35 flat. And I know in my head it needs to come down to 35 flat. But I also understand that we have a limited amount to stream here, so we're trying to catch what we can here. What up, Eddie? Amazing. Okay, drop a like if you haven't done so yet. I know I always got to be reminded, so don't be upset if I'm reminding you. All right, we also had the 30 close. 30 close below the most recent. Not below the overall, but below the most recent. So we might see a top wick on this 30 and have the hour finish out the range. I'm going to expect this 5 to flip here. Yeah, and sub to the channel if you haven't done so yet. Guessing it will range to London, yeah? Well, let's see if we can play the range. The range game. You ever play the range game? Fort Lauderdale Airport sucks. It's definitely better than Miami. Definitely quicker than Miami Airport. 100%. Thank you, thank you. You ever get impatient? I feel like you wasted your time? No, I don't. I get tired, not impatient. I don't feel like I wasted my time. I just move on. I don't feel like it's a given. Like, the market doesn't owe me anything, right? Like, if it owed me some shit, I'd be over here, and if it didn't pay up, I'd be calling Joe Pesci, bring over your bat, get the gang together. We gotta take care of business, we gotta go collect. But nah, it doesn't owe me anything, and I understand that. So it's just, hey, if I'm able to get something, great. Devious debt collector crew, right? So the hourly flip here, maybe we can look for the bottom wick on the next hourly. Let's see how this 4 hours. Yeah, I don't know. $25 on this 4 hour. It's tough. I think we need to wait for the 4 hour to close and see how the next one opens up. And if we were able to get in on this rejection for the hourly flip somewhere below 36.85, then great. I think where it's a high probability position. It's a very low risk position because you'll have plenty of chances to manage risk. But over here, I'm not interested in getting in. What's the story behind your tattoo, if you don't mind me? I mean, all right. Haven't we've done this before, chat? Have we not done this? We've definitely done this. So, all right. This right here. Let me see. Okay. This right here. That's the anchor. It represents, right? I'm supposed to put a Ukrainian flag in that little spot right there. I haven't gone to do it yet. Right there. That's the anchor. It stands for the city that I was born in, which is a city on the sea in Ukraine. Right? It's a port city, so that's what the anchor is. That's where I was anchored. And then on the anchor, you have a scale with two different epochs of my life, with the Big Apple, which is where I grew up, and then you have, wait, where's it? And then I got the orange on this side right there, which is where I'm at right now, right? And then I got the masks here, right? Comedy and tragedy, because my father was an actor. He was a stage actor, and that's what those masks represent. That's a tribute to my dad, right? That's a lily because my mother's name is Lily. That's a smaller lily because my oldest daughter's name is Lily. And right here, the clock. I don't know if you could tell. Got a clock right there. The clock represents, the clock always says 420, so it's on 420 right there, if you could see it. That's what the clock is. And the little cat right here is floating away on a balloon. That's my wife, because her name's Cat. Is it Odessa? Yeah, I was born in Odessa. A life roadmap. Yeah, it's not done yet. Ancient Greek city. Yep. It was an ancient Greek settlement which became the city of heroes for Ukraine. 4:20 a.m. or p.m. It doesn't matter. It's 4:20. Office tour. This is I did it yesterday. It's basically a library. Hold on. We're in a library right now, chat. This place has an insane amount of books. Look at all that. Those are all beer mugs right there. See that? And then there's more books, the same thing the other direction. And over there you have, wait, you got a menorah and Miami. And over there you have the ocean and a boat in the window. Sailboat in the window, sailboat in the window. Jewish? No, Jamaican. Jamaican blood. Yes, very Jewish. Chat, if this stream shuts off, I got this, there's, like, I haven't really moved this over yet, and there's the button to turn off all the power in this room is right under me, and I tapped it when I was starting the stream, and I thought the stream would have stopped, but it turned off and on, and really lucky the stream stayed on. Jew Jamaican was there? I didn't say Jew Jamaican, I said Jamaican. Yes, I'm Jewish. Can you, did the menorah at the window give it away? Like, the fuck? Alright. I only flipped again after coming down. Interesting here. And ugly. Hanukkah vibes. Which one was the last time you had a short hair? I have a short hair. Yeah, man. I stopped cutting my hair about 6 years ago. So I'd say yes, 7 years ago. So roughly 7 years ago, I had short hair. 6 or 7 years ago. Like 2017, I think. End of 2016. Can you tell us what the difference between pineapples and zucchini, please? My zucchini is an actual entry or a setup. Pineapple is just the action of adding on more positions or more risk to your breakdown. If you move cities, a different part of town, just different part of town. still got the black Air Forces on. I sleep in them bitches. No, I fucked up, chat. You guys saw me post from the beach yesterday, right? You guys saw my IG. I was on the beach. Right near the beach, boy. Well, I didn't put any sunblock on my feet. And my feet burnt. So now I got burnt feet. So I had to stop the OnlyFans feet pics for a little while now, because I'm gonna have, yeah, I got fried feet. You guys ever had fried feet? That's what I got. It's terrible. 10 out of 10 experience.
Boom shakalaka! He's on fire!
I don't know. I mostly scalping. I might swing like once in a while when I do. But it's not like down the road. It's whenever like I see something really good then. Whole week in DR, no sunburn. We're at 5 minutes on a Miami beach, and
massacre will drive shoppers away.
I couldn't put my Air Forces on. I could put my socks on. I couldn't put slippers on.
Violence and terrorism. Now the National Retail Federation is pressuring lawmakers to do more to protect shoppers.
All options need to be on the table, including helping us with more security, doing more information sharing about risks, about robberies.
Meantime, there are new disturbing details about the Texas shooter. He identified as an incel, a young man who
or maybe a
considers
bearish
himself
right
unable
at
to attract women.
36.85.
I don't care about getting a girlfriend anymore because I don't believe women are capable to genuinely love a
30,
man.
no bottom
He also
wig, might
posted
close
this photo
bullish.
with a waitress.
The hourly can close bull. We can look for the next hourly to break this hourly low.
Investigative reporting website Bellingcat. He says the shooter posted his disturbing profile on a Russian social
bad.
network.
This is the last 15 of the 4 hours as well. Let's see how we close.
Specifically toward women.
This can be interesting.
Yeah. He in one of his posts, you can tell he definitely was very bitter.
The shooter also posted shirtless photos with white power tattoos, including Nazi
An urban legend
SS
that Woods
lightning
walked
bolts
back home on
and a
his hands that
swastika.
day.
He also shared a photo of the Allen Outlet Mall and indicated he was tracking its busiest time, Saturday, the same day he opened fire.
Like he did post on this very obscure, to an American audience, very obscure Russian social media site where no one else is reading. There's no content moderation, so it's basically hidden on the internet.
I did. I got aloe vera and a foot rub.
Care about this.
That's exactly what the fuck happened. I got aloe vera and a foot rub.
6-year-old boy's parents and younger brother were all killed in the mass shooting.
And it was
GoFundMe
cold.
has topped $1.4 million. A GoFundMe has also been set up for the mom and dad who lost their 2 precious daughters who love dressing like twins.
Keyword Tim's no
The
socks.
Mendoza family
Nah,
asks,
you know what I
"Please
did?
pray for our now
I fucking
broken
bought
family."
some, you know those
Mom
two-sided
remains
Velcro sheets? I bought that and a Dr. Scholl's and just fucking glued this shit up to my fucking soles and just walked home in the Dr. Scholl's in the foot sole. Gotta get that two-sided Velcro. I'm telling you. What's the deal? You tell me you the God molecule. What's the deal? W Crocs gang. Hey, I got nothing against Crocs. I'm cool with Crocs. Just not at the gym. Slide, try to provide for me. Black Air Force Crocs, be real. Like Jordan 4s. Jordan 4s or Jordan 1s. It's a good track. Is that Dave? Fire track. Yeah, I like Jordan 4s. They're really comfortable. I got a whole bunch of 4s. I actually have the core 4s. The cores. Probably my favorite pair of J's, or my second, like my top 2 or 3. Definitely. I think for me, I like the 4s, the 5s, and the 13s. Like, those are my favorite. I have the cores for the dark ones, not the silver ones, not the gray ones. And then I have the Black Cat 13s. I don't have the Black Cat 4s. What I miss? I've been at work. Everything. Missed everything. I don't own a pair of 6s or 7s, honestly. I don't like them because I don't like them for just wearing with shit. Like, I got a pair of 3s. Some gray 3s. Have to pick her up in 10 minutes. Hope to get a trade on. We don't even know who her is, but we all feel you. Like, oh, her. You got to pick her up. Bro, just tell her to walk. Right? That's what you want us to say. We don't know who she is, but we already know. If it's her, it's like, yo, he's got to pick her up. Not her again. Damn. Chad, he's got to pick her up. Again. I wouldn't do it. Where's Mick Jagger and
Black car.
storage? They are in storage. The Rolling Stones. I need room for them. I gotta make some room for them. Thinking of putting them in the baby room. Is that Mick Jagger doing blow? Slip up to hell.
It's like a 300.
MSF is down. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. My fake buns. mother F yo.
Shots fired, dispatch!
6 minutes for the 4-hour close. We need to, if we close like we are right now, we're gonna need to break these lows. We're gonna need to break 36.85. At least the 1 hour, the previous 1 hour low.
What's the address of your emergency?
For the station, say, yeah, I'm waiting. We're gonna wait on the next hour. We're gonna see if we can start off with no top wick and come down, break the 1 hour low. Minutes.
Okay, so your stepdad is trying to kill her? Okay, what happened? Was there an argument?
Yes, there's an argument. The police were called. I think they just talked to them, and now he's going crazy.
Okay, so we were just there, and now he's going crazy?
Yes, I think so. I don't know.
Okay.
She just said top
What we
wick
don't want
earlier,
is
and
no top wick on this hourly.
she told me to call
This
the
hourly
police.
closes with no top wick. It
Wait,
gets
you're not
really
there. Where
difficult
are you
here.
calling from?
I'm at my house, and they just talked.
Because then you're looking for the 4 hour top wick. And
Where do you live?
I live in Wakefield Street.
Okay, and is your mom at home at the apartment, or you don't know?
No, she was over there by the apartment trying to talk with him. Or the 7-Eleven, I'm not sure. She just sent me the addresses. Told me he was trying to kill her.
Okay, so, what's your mom's name? Okay, and then what's the stepdad's name?
give me a second, chat. I'll be right back. Hold on a second.
Okay, have either of them been drinking, do you know?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, and did they have any weapons in the house?
He has a gun.
Okay, does he have a gun with him?
Yes.
Okay, and was he chasing her, or was he at the apartment?
I'm not sure. They have the argument for the past few days. They just left and they've been talking and trying to figure it out. And now she just told me to call the police right away because she thinks he's trying to kill her. I don't know what's going on.
Okay, so she called you instead of calling the police and told you to call the police and said he was trying to kill her.
No, she texted me. She said, call the police right now. I just keep hiding from him.
Okay, so she's trying to hide from him?
She's trying to hide that. She just want to call the police because she won't know. So she told me to.
Okay, so she texted you.
Yes.
Okay, she's trying to hide the fact that she's calling the police?
Yes.
Okay, what's your name? Okay, and you don't know if she's at the apartment or not?
Yeah, she just spoke to the location that he was bringing her. She thinks.
Okay, explain this to me. I don't understand. He's trying to take her somewhere, or explain why you think she might be someplace else, because there's a disconnect. Tell me, I don't understand.
That's his apartment. And she says she's at the 7-Eleven right now.
Okay.
She thinks that he's gonna take her to the apartment, trying to get something with her.
Okay, so she said she's at the 7-Eleven, and that she's afraid he's gonna take her to his apartment?
Yes.
Do you know what kind of
get some apples and fill up my cup. Apple a day keeps the doctor away, chat.
Blood or anything in there? Looking for any blood.
20 pips a day will keep everything else away, yeah. All right, so the 4-hour close there. Let's see if we can come down here. So I'm looking for the break of the previous 1-hour low at 1937.06, and then I'm gonna look for buys.
Sparks, please come out! Blue coming out!
Shots fired, shots fired. Out.
Out, out, out!
Out.
Out, 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 out! Everybody out!
Apple is bad for you, actually. Come on, man. Ah. 4-hour close bearish here. 4-hour close. I'd say below the overall 4-hour. So it needs a top wick to drive down. And the daily still needs to come up, create a steeper wick. For me to be much more comfortable.
Dominic, you got taser?
Also need a steeper wick on this candle. Ideally, for the previous 30, maybe below the 1. Damn, holding a sell for a year and a half. Swap fee strategy, swap fee strategy. I see you. I see you, baby. Holding that L. Holding that L. Yeah, I'm boy making a killing in swap fees right now. Oh, we made a low for the previous 15, huh? We flip here. Wait, I want a steeper wick. I know we made a low for the previous 15, but I want one for the previous 30. I want like the flip. That's what I want our position to be. I want to be break even by the time this candle flips. That's the goal. So that's why I want a better entry. And you guys are like, oh, Wix, that's only 3 pips, right? And you're expecting the candle to drive, but I'd rather get a better entry by the flip or break even, and at that point it's like, hey, if it drives, it drives. So let's see. Oh, there. Okay. We broke the previous 30 low. All right, driving down. I'm gonna take a buy right here. There we go. Buy right there. My entry was right here. 37.4. Okay, we broke 30 low. We grabbed the liquidity below there. It could come down lower, but if it does drive up, I mean, we'll have a chance at pineapples. But if it does drive up, we won't miss it after grabbing liquidity below the 30. I'm looking at roughly this area for stops at around 1930, as we said earlier in the stream. Right, we'll have chances at pineapples at 35.06, but if we come up here 10-15 pips, that'll be our position for the evening. If it comes down lower, we might have a longer stream, but we'll have a chance at pineapples. The idea here is we grab liquidity below the previous 30. The previous hourly has closed bullish, and we're going to look for this hourly that has no top wick to flip bullish as well. If it doesn't and it comes down, you have a chance with the next hourly to actually either it grabs the top wick and you'll get a chance to get out, because then it would have to flip this hourly anyway. It would have to break this hourly high, or we'll have a chance to enter 35.1, 35 flat for some pineapples. And that's the way I'm looking at things, and I'm looking to take this up then to these wicks, 66 pips roughly. Okay, now ideally this is where we want entry, right below the previous candle, but by the time I turned on my terminal it came up. So how much swap fees for gold? I mean, it depends. I don't know if there's like a set limit everywhere. Like my last swap fee that I held a few weeks back, was 11 pips. Volume what's lower low, that's fine. It can create a lower low. I'm not saying we're not going to see drawdown. I'm just telling you I'm in a position here. You got $139 last week for one day, yes, but one day, what was that in pips? How many pips? Because that could be 1 pip. Yeah, on a short, you should be making some money. On a long, on a buy, you should be getting charged a fee. Hey bro, you wanna trade? Yes, I'm gonna buy. Just entered buy. Where to? To the place on the screen that says target. That this is a new 4-hour candle. It doesn't have a top wick. Yes, the hourly and the 4-hour just started. We don't have a top wick. Highly likely we make one. And as we do that, we will start managing risk. Okay? I mean, for me, I'll be like 6 pips in profit as we start breaking the previous hourly high, but should have been around 9, but all good. At some point, this 4-hour should flip. If our market structure should, you can, and I'll have a chance to do that through pineapples. But if we can reject here and drive up as we've done previously with the strong rejection right there and right there and right here, we can just do that. Even to here, this is great. That's more than enough. Right, at this point, we're sitting at 13, 14 pips, and then that's what we're looking for. Also, make sure you're not married to the position, and if you're running in profits, you get higher time frame closing with no top wicks. You know what I mean? Start managing risk as well. Let's see. We have ample opportunity to drive up, and if we're wrong, we have ample opportunity to mitigate risk, and also opportunities to manage and close off positions. And if this 4-hour flips, it also doesn't mean it's going to drive up. It can flip, grab liquidity, but once it does that, you have to understand what's going on, and you'll have a chance to also maybe go break even or take risk off the table. The idea is the 30 had no bottom wick here, right? The previous 30, we came down, we broke that, we grabbed liquidity below the previous 30, made a bottom wick for it. At around 38.7, I'm going to look to take risk off the table. Don't manage risk, the risk manages me. Do not follow this advice. It's not advice, it's actually very true. You're either in control of your position or the market controls you and you've lost. If you've lost control, you've lost the trade. Even if it by some weird chance in hell does hit your TP and you get profits. You gotta be in control here to manage stuff logically. Ooh, the 5 made that top wick, huh? Where are you? Is this your house as well? Yes, this is a house that I own. you use a magical speed up button if you had it? Hell yeah. Speed this shit up. Get me out of here. I want to enjoy my day. I'm not about this. I'm about enjoying life. Right? This is just a small portion of my day. But it's a must. This is a small but a highly prioritized portion of my day. And because it is such a short time that I'm here, it's one of the reasons I prioritized this, because I want to get the most out of this. Alright, the first 15 closed, which is a little tough. It closed bearish and with no top wick, so we might create a top wick here and come down and see steeper lows. But that's why once this hourly flips here, I'm probably going to go break even. I know it's 5 or 6 pips, but once it flips bullish, there's a high chance it comes back down, rebreaks the low, and drives down. Okay, let's not put it that way. It's not a high chance that it does that. There's a high chance that then if it does that after making a top wick, we're going to see a steep drive down. This could be it too. This could be the top wick for the 15, right? But I'm going to probably go break even once the hourly flips. If it doesn't and comes down here, then I'm still holding the position. 1937.41. Yeah, I got 1937.45. Hourly coming up on a flip. No, not yet. Yeah, that might have been the top wick for the 15. With, then I'm not managing positions here. Buy from gold from 1940. Pineapples, bro. Pineapples. I will say this, though. You are in a position, and it's too late for me to help you. And my advice before you take the position wouldn't be the breakdown of the position. It would be me telling you that make sure that all these questions that you have right now are answered prior to the position. Like when you took the buy at 1940, you had to know what you were going to do if it drops down to 1937, 36. That already had to be in your breakdown. That had to be part of your plan. That has to be predetermined. You have to have an idea of, you don't have to have an exact plan because you don't know how the candles are going to print exactly, but you have to have an idea of how you're going to manage your positions, of how you're going to react, and at what levels that are going to get broken will you look to say to yourself, that ain't it. You know what I mean? At which point will you hold yourself accountable? No, not in drawdown. I mean, at which point in your trading career are you planning to hold yourself accountable? Right? Now, Tomorrow? Never? Like, why are you taking positions you have no plans for? Keep doing it, then, and keep making, you know, whatever you're making. It's just like, if you know already that you need to stay accountable and you know you need to have a plan, at what point is your brain going like, well, this could be profitable? You gotta get sick and tired of your own shit and start being accountable. Take responsibility for what you're doing, for your actions on the charts, and blame yourself. And as soon as you can do that, you're gonna start getting sick of your shit. You're gonna stop hate yourself because you always have to blame yourself. And there has to be, just like we need a catalyst for the market to drive, there has to be a catalyst in your life that's gonna keep you accountable. That's gonna tell you, all right, that's it now. We have to lock it in, right? At some point, so something's got to give, and it's either you become accountable and, you know, jump on the road towards profitability, or you continue doing the same old shit, going down the same old path, and you know where that path leads. You want to go there? That's on you. I went from trades to 1 to 2 trades per day. Thank you to you and Don. Just got fun 10K FT account. Paperwork should be done. Good luck. That's all I can say. But yeah, I mean, that's a big W. If you cut down the amount of times you take a trade, that's a huge W, because like at the end of the day, the less you're in the market, the less time you spend with positions open in the market, the less risk you have on the table. So boom, right off the bat, you've just mitigated risk. Now, right, you lowered your risk. Now you're not exposed to risk all day long for 20 trades. Now you just have 1 to 2 trades that are exposing you to risk. Now you look at those 1 to 2 trades and make those positions as high quality as possible, right? You don't have to make 20 high quality decisions, just make 2. Make 1 high quality decision. And it's so much easier, so much less stressful than making 20 of those decisions. You make 1 of those decisions and you're good. Like, you go enjoy the rest of your day, right?
All right, you have a driver's license?
I don't have it on me, but I know my driver.
Oh, chat. The 15 made a top wick, came down, made a bottom wick, now flipped. Let's see if we can continue up. 5 closed with no bottom wick.
Why don't you have your license on yet?
I forgot it. Can I call my mom?
No, ma'am, there's no reason to call your mom. Slurred speech, she got several things going.
Okay.
What's she bawling now?
Yep.
What are you upset about?
I just want my mom.
Yeah, at this point,
Why does that
the
have
30
to,
flips here.
When you smoke or when you
not
drink
going break
alcohol or
even just
anything
yet,
that is
because the 5 made a top
okay, you
wick,
can't
the 15
operate
made a
the
top
vehicle.
wick, came
No,
down,
that
and
intoxication
filled the
gets
previous
smoked.
15
Huh?
wick,
I was parked when I
and
smoked.
rejected, came back up
But
bullish.
immediately
Oh, like I
after you're
can't,
driving.
yeah. Oh, my mommy.
So I wouldn't have
Fine,
an
you're
urgency
21.
to
I have my cousin's gun on
go
me.
break even
Pardon me?
once the hour
I've got a gun.
flips here, as I did before.
Let go of it! Let go of it! Let go!
I might be
Let's
pregnant,
take
so
that
I
into
don't know.
consideration. Let's see if we get a further drive up once the hourly flips here. 6 minutes for the 30. Guess what, chat? Hey, awesome. So that brought in a little bit of volume, but can it drive? Can it drive? Let's see. Let's see what we can do here. Let's see if we can come up. We're going to get the song. This is Harris Heller. All right. That was Harris Heller, and it's called San Andreas. It's going to be roughly 13 pips. So what I will do there. Let's go. I'm at 11 pips here right now, chat. All right, I'm closing. Another W. If you guys want, you can close full. But I closed half at 14, and I'm going to have runners I'm looking for 44, 42 areas. Okay, we have a really good entry. If we don't, we have a wick entry if we never come back up here. So risk-free trade now. Another W in the books. You better believe it. I'm going to update the stream record. W number 47 on the year. Plus 14 runner.
We We got a runner!
Beautiful. All right. So, I mean, that's it. All you have to do here is just show up and win every day. And if you can do this day in, day out, week in, week out, next few months will turn into years. And if you can do this every day for the next few years, I promise you, generations of Valentinos and Rondini Rose and Stitches and generations of Huskies that will come after will reap the benefits of what you're able to do. Generations of Lloyds and